What's up? I'm Rance Rob. I'm your host for another week of the Marriage Rules, coming right back at you. Hard, swinging, punching, throwing, bang, bang, bang. Time for more truth about the game of marriage. This week and every week, I'm here trying to help you not ruin your marriage before it gets started. If you've seen any spy movies like James Bond or Mission Impossible, or if you've ever watched a soap opera, if you've even gone through high school, or maybe if you've ever played the dozens, your mama's so dumb that, that's what playing the dozens is for those of you who don't know. If you've done any of that ever, then one thing you know for sure is that information is king. You start talking too much, and your marriage will go down faster than Kim Kardashian at a Ray J. West concert, because loose lips make faithfulness slip. If you want to build a friendship, a relationship, if you want to bully somebody, or even manipulate them, one thing that you need more than anything else is not brute or strength, it's information. Think about it. The best con men, they know how to pull information, and they know how to pick it apart to pick you apart. Depending on how this information is gathered and used, it can be used for evil, or it can be used for good. And today, I'm talking about people who use it for the evil. Some of you are going to be spousal dry snitches, and you don't even know it yet. Dry snitching happens all the time in places like barbershops, beauty salons, kind of like at the family dinner with that big mouth relative that's always talking, putting everybody's business out on the street. You know who's really good at dry snitching? Kids. Hey, I'm sitting here talking to you. You might be the person who is known as the mouth runner in the family. Because when people talk too much, stuff goes bad in a hurry. Have you ever had somebody tell your business and basically they had you pretty much left wide open? It's the same feeling you got when your mom's pulled out that trusty bathtub pic of you when you were a little kid. You just minding your business, sloshing around the tub. Here she comes with the Polaroid, ching ching. You ain't think nothing of it because you're 3 years old. You got your tugboat or whatever you had in the bathtub with you, and now she's got evidence. And she likes to show it to people, especially people that you might have a future interest in, to get married. It kind of feels like that. Wait, isn't that child porn? What I'm saying is that when people talk too much, it usually leaves somebody feeling stripped, butt naked. There's nothing that bothers me more than seeing either a husband or a wife dogging out their spouse. A lot of y'all about to get married. You're about to marry some beautiful people. Girl fine, she bad. One of those types that when she takes a selfie on Instagram, boom, she gets 1,000 likes in 100 seconds. But then you realize beauty and sex is only a small part of the equation. It can only take a marriage so far. Think about it. Have you ever wondered why women like Halle Berry, J-Lo, Eva Longoria, they can't really nail down a long-term relationship? There's obviously something wrong. Beauty can only get you so far. Remember that. Here's why you cannot run around complaining to other people about your spouse. Big homie Reg, what up, baby? Oh yeah, what's going on? Yeah, I know, man. I know it's been a minute. You know how marriage is, how marriage life will do you, brother. Yeah, I know, man. It was nice. It's been about 6 months now. Yep. Marriage life is cool, man. It's what you make it, I guess. Right. Look, Reg, you my homie, man. I need to really talk to somebody because can I be real with you, man? My wife, man, since we got married, has changed, man. She's really been getting on my nerves. She talks all the time. She's always wanting to eat out. I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, though. It's like the same one. And then, right. Man, she won't clean up. All she likes to do is spend money. It's the same old thing all the time. Right. Feel me? I know you ain't married or nothing like that, but I know you know where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying, big homie Reg? That's just the way it is. It's tiring. You feel me though? But see, you don't just complain, 1 time, 2 times. You pretty much got your complaining down to a science. Your complaining is so good that, you switch it up, say it 15 different ways in 30 different languages, and you are still complaining about your spouse. And while you are putting all this information out, here's the real deal about what's happening when it comes to the person that you're complaining to.
Time don't want to cook or nothing like that. Yeah, homeboy, I feel that. So you know what I'm saying? I'm here for you. If anybody here for you, I'm here for you. Uh-huh. Yeah, right. I feel you though. Now I ain't married or nothing like that, but I understand where you're coming from. And if anybody is gonna help you take care of this situation, it's big homie Reg. You can bet that though. Alright.
So what you're doing is you're giving away the answer key to the THC test. And by THC, I am not talking about the traces of marijuana is in your system from the Kush-tastic night that you had the other week. What I'm talking about is the take her cookies test. You are giving away the answer key when you constantly complain to people about your spouse. When you talk about your relationship and you are really big on pointing out the negatives of the person that you're with, you're pretty much setting yourself up to see your spouse walk out the door. You need to be careful who you talk to. Complain to your wife's friend, the next thing you know, she done got you set up and you butt naked dancing around with a cowboy hat on and you don't even know it hit you. She has the footage to prove that you were there. You complain to your homeboy too much, and it's quite possible that one of your future ex-friends, your child that you have with your spouse now, is going to be calling him Uncle Stepdaddy. One piece of wisdom that I got to give you is this. Miserable people will always find a way to talk people out of their happiness. Loose lips, they sink ships, but they'll also sink something else, like the panty draws and the faithfulness, if you're not careful. Join me next week for another episode of The Marriage Rules. So, before you go, I got a question for you. Have you ever used information to get what you want from the opposite sex? Just leave it in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's get a good discussion going on. I want you to remember that I am not a marriage counselor. Now next, what I'd like you to do is like my vid, and then I want you to massage the heck out of that subscribe button. And then what I want you to do is share this video so somebody else can massage the heck out of that subscribe button. Don't be greedy, man. Give it to the needy. If you know somebody who's about to get married and they can use this advice, pass this on. And pretty much until next week, I will see you then. 2 fingers. Peace.